Hello, my friends. It's been a while since I've been with you. Welcome back. Welcome in. Happy Spring Equinox. Today we're doing a reading where we're going to be looking at collective energies first, and then we're going to go through sign by sign and get some oracle messages, some angel messages, and guidance from Spirit about this energetic period of time that we are in. So welcome back into the channel. I don't always do readings, but I was really called to do one today for us in general as a collective. If you have found this reading, there's a reason. So I welcome you into this space. We're going to be talking about the balancing of light and dark. When we're at that equinox point, what we are is at that balance point of equal light and equal dark. And there's this deep evolution that's taking place right now that I think we can all very potently feel, this shift in our consciousness. There's an awakening of light taking place, and it's very uncomfortable because it's coming up as the shadow, coming up as the shadow for us individually, but also collectively. And so let's tune in now to those messages from Spirit. What are we all working with, Spirit, on a collective level this equinox? Again, just take any messages as you see fit. See what's this first one that popped out. Yep, competing goals. Yeah, I'd say competing goals, bothersome details, conflict with others. So the Five of Fire is really the Five of Swords, and it's this energy of not being able to find an alignment, find a balance, right? Okay, Spirit, are there any more collective messages from our angels, from our guides, guiding us at this time? I'm going to do one more pass through, and then we'll turn over the cards and start pulling some oracle messages for us. Okay. All right, let's see what we've got. Okay. So while we might be collectively facing this time of competition, competing goals, and deep conflict, there's also an exciting opportunity, a new opportunity that we may not yet see right now. And when we're at that place of equinox, what we have the opportunity to do is to really potently plant new seeds of manifestation, plant new seeds for the world in which we'd like to see around us. And at this seeding point of the zodiacal new year, we are at a beginning of a brand new cycle. And we're not going to go into it deeply in this particular video, but with the astrological transits taking place at this moment, the equinox is in between the eclipses. We just moved through a full moon lunar eclipse in Virgo, and we will be heading into a partial solar eclipse in Aries shortly. And as this is happening, Saturn recently was in the heart of the sun, beginning a new cycle for Saturn as it concluded its journey in Pisces, beginning a new journey in Aries. And then after Saturn, Neptune also is currently, as I'm making this video, just moving through the heart of the sun. And we can consider this as being burned up or dissolved or reborn. And at the end of this month, at the end of March, in just a few weeks' time, Neptune is going to also be moving into Aries. This is a significant shift in consciousness, significant. And it's an end from Pisces, the last sign of the zodiacal wheel, into that new initiation, into Aries, into the new beginning. So as a collective, we have a very potent opportunity here at this balancing point to be holding this conflict, to be holding this duality within our own consciousness. And from that duality, then taking the opportunity to really potently plant new seeds of intention. And these new seeds of intention begin with ourself, but they don't only begin with ourself, they extend into the world around us. So we begin with our own shadow work and our own sense of self and our own needs to bring ourselves back into what feels like harmony from within. But we are also seeding those same intentions to then ripple out into the world around us. What constitutes as a harmonious environment around us? What is it that we would like to birth within the collective space? From a space of a passionate new beginning, something we deeply desire, right? And underlying this energy, we have this need to really do that shadow work. We've got things not turning out the way that we had hoped. And I believe that this is showing up not only in our personal worlds, but again, and by personal worlds, I'm meaning individual circumstances, however that may mean and be playing out for you in your own life, your own reality. But this is also happening around us, especially if you are currently living in the United States and you may be wondering, what on earth is going on around me? Things are not going as planned, right? And so this is a message from Spirit about not getting caught in the reactivity of that situation energetically, not allowing ourselves to energetically be stuck in a state of fight, flight, or freeze, but rather to view the situation for the facts of the matter, what has happened, what has occurred. And then what we're doing is we're needing to fortify our own self, right? We may not be able to control the cups that spilled around us. This is the 5 of water, which is very much the 5 of cups. So we may not be able to control those cups that have spilled, but we still have two. One more prominent and one that we're connected to. And I feel very clearly in this particular reading, this is pertaining to the self and the collective. And so when we take time to master and work with our own energy, our own frequency, and our own reactivity to what might be happening around us or what has happened, then we're going to be in a much better position to take grounded action steps from a place of our heart and from a place of our own cup being filled up, that we have more than enough within ourselves that we're then able to share with this other cup that's adjacent. And for me, that feels like with the collective, right? And we've also got, deceptive energy around us, plans needing revision, a lot more has been going on than has met the eye. And this doesn't seem to make sense. There's a time warp here that doesn't seem to make sense. The card itself says poor timing, but what I'm feeling like is we're experiencing collectively this convergence of a shadow work within multiple timelines. We're seeing stories from the past, things that have been worked through from the past, emerging as reality now. And there's many that are in disagreement with that emergence. So there's something within this energy, within our individuality, and within the collective that is needing reconciliation, that it's needing balance and clearing and a new strategy, plans that need revision. And so collectively, we are in a stage of initiation, an initiation of spiritual growth, of enhanced intuition, and this absolute budding of a love for what it is we wish to build around us. And that is within ourselves, building a home within our heart space, what we need to feel safe within a home around us, what we need to feel safe within an environment, within a community, within a country, within a global community. And so there's an up-leveling of growth that is being initiated here with this energy. And it's a resurgence of the heart space. It's a resurgence of love, the love for what is sacred, the love for what is worth fighting for, what is worth defending, what is worth focusing your creation efforts upon. And we are in a stage of release. We've got Archangel Azrael here, assisting the end of a phase or a situation. This is a spiritual transformation. Again, both within and without. And it's taking place individually, again, and collectively. We are all going through this simultaneously. And it's a new cycle. It's the beginning of a new cycle. And what comes to mind as I read this card is interesting, and I am not as educated as I wish I was in this moment. I'm not prepared to give you deep information because this isn't my area of expertise. However, I know that we are at this space within the Yuga cycle. So there are experts on the Yuga cycle, and I highly recommend looking that up if this is piquing your interest, because I've been listening and very curious about these old understandings that are indigenous understandings about the cycles of time. And the Yuga cycle describes this period, this current present moment period of time that we're all moving through right now, as the end of the Kali Yuga, which is the end of darkness. And I know that that doesn't maybe make sense because it might feel like we are the most advanced we've ever been. But what the Yuga cycle is speaking of is a return back into the light of a conscious awareness that we're all connected. And that through our conscious connection, that we are actually able to build this beautiful new world, this beautiful new beginning. And we have an opportunity, a choice of which direction to take that. And what these cards are pointing to is a passionate new beginning from the heart space, a passionate new beginning that to me feels like an awakening of Christ consciousness within the collective. And it's an awakening of the divine feminine, a resurgence We've got the Queen of Fire coming here, working with this Ace of Fire energy and this release energy. So we're releasing the end of a situation, the end of a phase. This is a spiritual transformation. We're moving on in time, moving into a new cycle, being guided by the energy of the divine feminine, which is encouraging each of us to have that energy of the phoenix, the rising of the energy of the phoenix, to basically burn away anything that has not served in terms of our thoughts, the ways that we've been doing things, the structures that have been held, and to ground into your beliefs that do support you, that support these visions going forward. Ground into those so deeply that they become your fire. They become the path forward. And from that space, you stretch your wings, you fly. You are believing in yourself, in your power, and in your ability to assert your independence and your creative ability to problem solve. So again, this feels so powerful at that collective level for us to regain that energetic sense of power, the phoenix rising of revolution of energy, of not underestimating our abilities to do that, to assert our own independence when needed, to hold our boundaries, and to be creative in the process of what we're really calling in, reconstructing, and bringing forward. So let's get some oracle messages for the collective right now, Spirit, with this process. Let's get some messages. What are our oracle messages? Okay, we'll take this card from the Earth Magic. This is from Earth Magic Oracle deck. Oh, beautiful. Look at this. Dragonfly energy, emergence. And the depiction on the card, this really reminds me of Freya's energy and Bridget's energy, that transformation, that powerful presence of divine feminine energy. And it's reminding me too, I mean, we're talking about equinox, the emergence of spring, the emergence of new life, new growth, new abundance. And the dragonfly is a spirit messenger, truly tuning you in more deeply to your connection with the divine, bringing messages forward from other realms to assist you. And it's assisting in a transformative and a magical transformative process when it's occurring, right? And I find it interesting that dragonfly, and I'm really just feeling these Celtic vibes with that card, and it's only just a few days after St. Patrick's Day. Oh my goodness. And again, okay, so there's a deep transformation taking place within us, a very deep visceral level. And I feel like this is this healing of ancestral patterns, ancestral karma. And it's carried through our DNA. And that's really kind of depicted in this card. It's carried within our own energy. And you can see the energy that's rising up from below, intertwined within this person's system. And this person is in their power. They're holding their light and their own ability to alchemize, to transform, and to work with their energy to bring about that transformation. Let's get a few Starseed Oracle cards to discuss the healing process underway with this equinox energy, please, Spirit. Show us clearly for the collective viewing this message. One more shuffle. Let's see, what are the collective messages we need to know? This one wanted to jump. We'll take it. What are the collective messages, Spirit? For healing, for growth. What are the collective messages we need to know? All right. And take that last one as it was trying to come out. Okay. We have got jump in. This is saying yes to change. It's the willingness to be open, to really jump in, to get curious about this consciousness expansion, this spiritual growth, this shift that's taking place both within and without. There's really no avoiding it. And I feel like Spirit is saying, it's time to go on it. This is an adventure. It's not necessarily something that we need to look at as getting stuck in, but rather, could we look at this as an opportunity to really shift the world around us and our own lives in a very positive way? So this is, again, very transformative energy. It's Andromedan energy, which pulls from a space, a very high vibrational space of pure possibilities and potentials, the ability to change, to alchemize, to grow, and to heal, and to do so with grace, to do so with ease, right? And we've got to allow ourselves, look, this even looks like an eye. It looks kind of like an iris. Although if you zoom in, that's a person jumping into a black hole in space. This is the Andromedan galaxy that they're jumping into. That's what this card is depicting. But it's about also seeing from a different perspective, right? We see that here in the imagery on the card, seeing something from new light. We've got Star Brothers. This is about protecting our energy. This is Horus energy. So not only is this indicating we have protective energies around us and working through all of us, especially everyone drawn into this content, whether you realize this or not, you've got an entire spirit team around you. And we can always call upon that team. We can always call upon that energy for assistance. And this is about not only recognizing that, but working within our own energy to protect and clear our energy. This is about getting really clear on what our boundaries are, what we need to feel safe, what loyalty means to us, what trust means to us, and to what extent are we willing to go in order to protect our values, to protect what is dear to us. Next card we have is Lifting the Veil. And yeah, I feel like that is absolutely what's been happening. And especially, I feel like what Spirit is saying here is as we shift past this balance point, what we're doing is we are moving back into light, right? So we're in this stage now where we're going into, not only is it the return of light after the winter solstice, but when we reach spring equinox, we are returning into the lightest half of the year, the light of the light, if you will. And we are going to be growing into that culminating point, which will be the lightest part of the year. And we reach that at summer solstice. And on the day of summer solstice, then we begin to descend back. The darkness begins to grow again. And we can think of this metaphorically. We can think of this as our consciousness journey, our shadow journey. And right now, we are moving into the light of the light. Big awakening energies, big initiation energies here. The veil is coming off of our eyes. And what happens, my friends, when we shine a light into a closet or a dark, shadowy space that either we haven't had access to for a while, maybe there's been a lock on it and the door has been barred and we haven't been able to move into that space, not only to view it and to have an awareness of what's contained there, but also to then attend to it, right? And to clean up any debris or anything that no longer serves us, no longer needs to be stored. And so I feel like this is really metaphorical about the light is coming through, and metaphorically we're seeing all the dirt, we're seeing the cobwebs, we're seeing the debris, we're seeing secrets, skeletons that have been kept in the closet, things that have been hidden from our awareness. All of this is coming forward. And what happens is it creates this space of an extreme paradigm shift within your consciousness, and we begin to question everything. Anything that is not aligned with your heart energy at this moment must go. It's all getting cleared. This is spring clearing. We are energetically clearing our alignment. And that starts with us individually, but it moves out. It moves into the community. It moves into the, collective space of your region, then the full country, then the world. It continues to go out, outward and outward and outward as a ripple effect. And so our individual job right now is to really just get clear in our own life. What's in alignment? What's resonating with my heart energy? What feels safe? What's loyal to me, and what am I loyal to? What do I know that I trust? What's sparking this passionate new beginning? What can I envision? What do I need to have? And how is that being fueled by my heart space, right? What does this look like? Not only for me, but for everyone. What does this look like? And we're questioning it all. We're questioning the structures that have held us. We're questioning whether or not we can trust that, whether there was loyalty and protection on our end. Are we being held safe? And I think we're seeing the truth as this veil is lifting. And it's not a comfortable experience. This is a collective dark night of the soul, right? The spiritual awakening process, the biggest fallacy most people believe is that it's love and light and beautiful, high vibrational changes. And it will eventually be that. But there's the duality always present. The healing journey is a spiral. It's a spiraling energy. And there's never an end destination. And we're coming to realize the hard way that there was a lot we couldn't really put our blind trust into, but that we were, right? And so this is really this energy that we're seeing down here, the 5 of water, 7 of air, 5 of cups, 7 of swords. It's deceptive energies, things not going as planned, us being in a very reactive state energetically. but it's creating this rebirth for all of us. And that rebirth is an opportunity. You can jump into it or not. We can choose to be scared of the process and want to avoid it and just focus on what's not working out and all the, forgive my language, but bullshit around us. We can focus on that low vibrational stuff, or we can focus on the clearing, the truth, what is in alignment, what we do want to pour our energy into, what we do want to build and grow, the vision that we do have going forward. And right now we're being asked to release our shadows, to do the work of this transformation so that we may emerge reborn in this energy, the Phoenix rising. And this is what it feels like. As we're doing it, it feels like we're carrying the weight of the world. So the guidance from Spirit at this balance point of equinox is to let it go. It's not yours to carry any longer. Whatever is not in alignment with you, it's not yours to carry with you, in the sense that you're going to stay in this space of Five of Cups. You're going to stay in that feeling of sadness, reactivity, carrying the grief, the pain. Instead, we're going to work on our boundaries. We're going to recognize we're not going to put up with certain things anymore that don't serve us, that aren't in alignment with our heart energy, with our passion, with our fire. So from that space, we are transforming, and we're going to truly emerge anew. What beautiful energy to be working with right now. Okay, so we're going to begin to get all of the signs now. We're going to take a look at each sign. This is going to be based on your rising sign. So go and take a look if you're not sure what that is. I will link below a free resource that you can go find a copy of your whole sign house natal birth chart. You'll want to find your rising sign. That's where the sun was intersecting the horizon, where the nodal axis, I should say, was intersecting the horizon at your time of birth. Okay, so I want to use a few different decks. Bear with me as I move all my cards around. Okay, so we're going to just get a little quick snapshot of what you can focus on right now for each sign. Do a collective shuffle, and we'll begin with Aries. Tuning into Aries, please, Spirit, what does Aries need to focus on at this balancing point? A few more shuffles. Aries, what are you focusing on right now? Okay, for Aries, you're coming into your power and speaking your truth, balancing your throat chakra and your ability to speak your truth without coming across too cutting or being misunderstood by others. You're balancing not intimidating those around you. And you're coming into this space where you're recognizing how important your own needs are. And so you're going to be learning to speak truth to your boundaries, to speak truth to your needs. And you're going to be doing so in a gentle way, in a way where it holds you safe and it also holds those around you safe. Let's get a card for Aries, please, Spirit. Oops. I'm down here in my nook today. It's spring break at our house, and I've just been kind of trying to create from this space, but it's a little cramped, so you heard me just bumping the table as I'm trying to shuffle. I will admit it's not the perfect place for cards, so I have to take my time. All right, Aries, we have the thorn, boundaries and protection, clear communication. So just reinforcing what I was just saying for you. And a card for Aries. What are they? It's their medicine, Spirit. What do they need to know right now? Aries. Aries. Collective. All right, Aries, play. Seek to have some more fun. Invite in some more joy. So whatever has happened, whatever has occurred that's required you to put clear communication, clear boundaries, protection around your energy, really balancing this throat chakra here. Spirit's guiding you to balance that energy out with more play. Don't be so serious. Invite in some fun opportunities. Okay, let's move on to Taurus. What's Taurus working with for this equinox, please, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, Taurus, we have got you. Working with being presented multiple options in some circumstance. And you are going within to really view what is in the best alignment for you. You're turning into your intuitive knowing. You're calling upon your divine guidance to get clear on the best option ahead for your path right now. Okay, we have beautiful whispers of Mother Earth, creativity, ideas, inspiration, artist, writer, and a channel. So maybe you have multiple creative pursuits that are presenting themselves to you and you're not sure what to go with. And, you know, maybe just spending some time allowing yourself that space to see what feels good for you. Yeah, look at this. Taurus, priestess. How are you being called to step up and lead in your life? So maybe you are being called to do something different, to step into a greater position of power. And this could just be, I'm really feeling it as internal sense of self. All right, Gemini, let's take a look at you. Okay, Gemini, we have you potentially focusing on or moving away from or balancing with this heart space energy, this King of Cups. This could be another person. I'm feeling relationship energy with the King of Cups, Four of Wands. This could feel like a divine counterpart that you are looking to balance with. You're needing some balance, I'm feeling. Let's get a Rose Oracle card. Gemini, we've got the Child Within. And this came out in reverse, so I don't always take that. But what that said, to me, as it jumped out that way, is that there's some inner child work going on within the scope of relationships right now that have to do with applying more tenderness, applying more gentleness, mothering yourself. There's a need to mother yourself and go within in order to bring balance to this relationship. So perhaps there's a need for some inner child work right now, or perhaps you're balancing out some wounds of the past. Okay. And we have boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries, Gemini? So working on your energy really is coming up. This is very much in relationship to the heart space, to what is your traditional view of beautiful union, marriage. What are you needing to create boundaries around and do some inner healing work with? Okay, let's move on to Cancer. Get my cards here. They just got a little crazy once I started working with your energy, Cancer. Let's see. Cancer, please, Spirit. What's Cancer balancing right now? Maybe a spiritual awakening, bringing patience to a situation, ready to leave something behind and move to calmer waters, move to safe ground. There's some pain of the past that you're ready to put behind you, and you might need to be going within, or perhaps you are already doing that. Bear with me, Cancer. This fell way over here and I can't reach it. I'm trying to maneuver the card that fell on the floor with my foot. So if I bend over, I'll bump my head on the table. Okay, here we go. Yep, just as I suspected. You're going through an awakening, darling. So you are one of the cardinal signs, obviously, and cardinal energy is getting hit the most significantly, as with any season change, of course, but right now, especially with all of the planetary movements from the end of Pisces to the beginning of Aries, it's really highlighting the cardinal cross. So when anything major is happening within any of the cardinal energies, it typically highlights the cardinal cross. And so what that means is that the signs of Cancer, Capricorn, Libra, and Aries, they're really feeling, whatever your placements are in that area of your chart, take a look, darling, because something's really being worked over. And there's a part of you, this feels like a new chapter. You're elevating your frequency, you're having a spiritual awakening, you're definitely communing within the divine and your own higher power, turning within. And it's about leaving something behind that has been difficult, that's hurt your heart, right? Something that's created stress, or maybe just the ending of a chapter, the ending of an old cycle. Wow. What energy. I don't even know that I've ever pulled this card before, Cancer. This is beautiful. Let's zoom in. This is the cosmos. This is creation energy. This is Sophia energy depicted. So it's divine feminine creation energy that's depicted within the cosmos. But if we zoom in, I'll be darned if that doesn't look like a rose. A cosmic rose, Cancer. This card is symbolic of the divine plan, following your inner wisdom, listening to that intelligence within, and then allowing that to guide you toward your destiny. So there's a major shift taking place within you, and this is about you just giving yourself all of the time and space, the nurturing comfort that you need to be in that space right now. Commune with spirit, darling. Commune. Okay, let's move on to Leo. What does Leo need to know about this equinox energy, Spirit? Leo, what is balancing for Leo? Show me, Leo. Show me, Leo. Okay, here we go. All right, here you are, sweetheart. I love it. You are in your power, Leo. This is activating you to be in your element. You're coming back into your own after a period of hardship. It could have felt like a long period of stress, anxiety, worry, and it was weighing heavily on you, but you're moving past that now. And it looks to me like you're already back in your feeling in your power, feeling energetically in your power. So this is a rebalancing. You're coming back into your highest frequency. And what I'm hearing is it's like almost like whatever you've been through has elevated you. Okay, so Leo, I'm going to ask you to think, is there anything on your mind right now? A question that you have, a thing that you want to do, a question about something that you've been asking for guidance on from the universe? I want you to think of what that is. So we've got whispers of Mother Earth, new ideas, new inspiration. I feel like you're being called to tend to yourself through your creative inspiration. Maybe leaning into artistic expression, writing, channeling, whatever that might be. But there's going to be this influx of creative inspiration coming to you. And this is guidance for you to lean into that, not only as medicine, but I feel like there's something in it that you're meant to share. Let's get another card here for our Leos, please. Leos. All right. The Great Gathering. Yeah, it's all coming together for you, Leos. As you are coming back into your element here, you're getting this shift in your energy that's shifting you into your soul tribe. You're getting intuitive guidance, intuitive hits of how you want to invest your energy now, and what is soothing, what brings you peace, what's soothing to your soul, what nourishes you. And this is something that I hear that you're applying it like a medicinal balm for yourself, right? And it's going to bring you into contact with all of the right people. In you tending to your own self and working on your own energy, what it's going to do is it's going to lead you to your tribe, the people who are going to make you feel amazing. A new sense of peace. Okay, so whatever your question was, the answer is no right now, Leo. It's time for you to wait. So whatever might be going on, if you were asking a question, the advice is wait, postpone, pause, or say no. So apply that how you see fit to yourself and your circumstance. But there is guidance from the universe that now is not the right time. Okay, moving on to Virgo. Virgo. See 2 cards for Virgo for the equinox, please, Spirit. What does Virgo need to know? So funny. First Leo, now you, showing up as your arcana. What does Virgo need to know? Okay. All right, well, I am only really trying to take 2 cards here, but I'm going to bring up the fact that the Four of Pentacles, we'll just keep that at the bottom of the deck. There's something going on. You're going within, Virgo. You're really evaluating what's in your true alignment. We've got Virgo and Libra energy here, but there's something that you're evaluating what's in your truest alignment and what brings you balance, what brings you happiness. And what used to bring you a lot of balance and happiness now doesn't look quite the same. You see how she's turning away from her other pentacles, and they're all of different sizes, and this one in her hand is the biggest. But she's not looking as if she's all that excited. So what in your life is ready to clear? What's ready to release? What's no longer serving you? You've got the Sword of Justice here, and it's ready to cut away the things in your life that aren't really for you or for your alignment. And it could be that you were having a hard time seeing that for a while, but now you are seeing that because that feeling is niggling you, right? It's not letting you go. And it's creating that space for you to go within. Okay, so we just, interesting, Cancer got this too. You've got the Awakening card in reverse, which I am going to keep there. I don't take reversals with these, but what this is telling me, Virgo, is that you are resisting. You are resisting a spiritual awakening, or you have been up to date. And maybe what you're doing is shifting out of that resistance. Okay. There's something that the universe is asking you to surrender to this energetic upgrade, to this alignment, to this new way of being. There's a need for you to go within and integrate what's happening to you, but then to cut away what truly is not for you. And you're going to get a little bonus here, Virgo, because you had 3 fall out, and I feel like it's very much part of the message. So I want to deliver that. Open. Say yes. I feel like that's Spirit telling you to say yes to this awakening process. Expand through the extremes of life. Trust the process. Trust the guidance. Trust life. Trust where you are being guided. We've got Mother Rose, returning to each other, compassion, humanity. So something within is creating this return to compassion, this return of some kind of a recognition within as you're going through this awakening process. Yeah, and Virgo, you're going through this blindly, like this is the rose garden. This is about you are innocent, you are unaware. And so it's time for you to apply forgiveness to what you didn't know, to what you couldn't see, what you didn't understand. Now you're seeing it. Now you can take accountability for it. But there was something that you were not aware of. And so it's time to apply forgiveness not only to yourself, but to the situation and to those who are involved. It's time for you to be gentle with yourself. Again, compassion, gentle, nurturing. Expand through the extremes, cutting away that which no longer serves you. That's what I've got for you, Virgo. Let's move on now to our lovely Libras. Libra, what is balancing for you? One more for Libra. What is balancing for you? Nice. Let's pull your other cards too, Libra, so I can kind of understand a little bit more. Show me, Libra. I don't know what happened here. Show me, Libra, please, Spirit. What does Libra need to know this equinox? Oh, I love it. Cancer got this too. Cardinal energy, cardinal energy. Getting another one for you. What does Libra need to know? Is there any other messages here for Libra? Any other messages? Oh, this keeps happening. I'm feeling this energy as I'm shuffling the cards for you, Libra, and it's incredible. So we have codes of the seeds here. The blueprint is within you. Take the next step. Something that's been incubating within you for a really long time. Something you've been carrying within your energy, within your DNA, that perhaps did not go well in the past, or is an opportunity that really took its time. We have the Page of Pentacles, or I'm sorry, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. So it's the slowest moving knight, but the most strategic knight, creating a tangible plan. So I feel like what you're doing is you are recreating a tangible plan about something. You are harnessing your inner alchemy. You are the alchemist, Libra. You are the alchemist. So you're manifesting big visions, big energy, working with very big energy right now. We've got Sophia, which if you zoom in, appears to be a rose, but is this cosmic creation, divine feminine energy. And this is about the divine plan, about pulling in that wisdom through yourself in order to create the plan, trusting the intelligence within, clearing away any of the density that is in your path, in your way. Again, the blueprint is within you. You already know. So it's time for you to take the next step, Libra. And then we've got the Great Gathering. And I feel like this is the Great Gathering of your spirit team. This is going to be tangible, but right now you're working with cosmic frequencies. You're working with, kind of like galactic and holy forces. This is your intuitive spirit guidance team coming together, bringing you and delivering intuitive hits. Like, look at this, Libra. And then we'll move on. But if you can, this is difficult to hold. I want you to try to look at this as a pictorial, if you can. Can you do that? This is hard with my camera position. So we've got the cosmic energy of the divine that you're drawing into you as the alchemist. And then you've got your ancestors and spirit guides coming in around you, delivering the intuitive hits, helping you make sense out of all of this, which is vast, right? So something quite transformative is on its way out. There's extreme creation energy that you're working with, that you're growing and planting new seeds, and it's time now to take the steps. Okay, Scorpio. Okay, your card spoke quickly, Scorpio. All right, we've got King of Cups energy and Death in reverse. Death is your card. So it's a card of transformation, of alchemy, of shadow work and change surrounding what is your King of Cups. Stability and love, the heart space, your ability to not only love yourself as you need to, but to hold space for others around you in a beautiful way. This could also represent someone in your life who is the King of Cups to you, going through a transformative and alchemical period of time. You've got Mintonkin, which is a longing for home, a feeling of wanting to belong with your tribe, of knowing that there's been a lot of times, Scorpio, that you've probably felt like you were in this alone. You are one of the original light workers, though, and I feel like this death in reverse is also speaking to your own ability to alchemically create that in your life over and over and over. You can recreate and transform from your heart space and from the energy of the King of Cups. We also have keepers of the earth. You are not alone. Your ancestors, your spirit guides, they're all with you right now. Look at that. It's beautiful. You're surrounded by protection. And this is guidance too, to call upon that guidance if you need direction, if you need insight, and to help you with what you're working on right here and now, whatever this transformation process is for you. This is for you to call upon your ancestors and your team to work on your behalf. Okay, and we are nature. So this is a call for you to really ground into the embodiment of this King of Cups energy in your life. Ground into that, become that, live in that constant connection of remembering that we are always a part of both the natural world and the cosmos. Okay, that's what I have for you, Scorpio. Let's move on now to Sagittarius. Show me Sagittarius, please, Spirit. Show me Sagittarius. Okay, you're balancing something about your own wish come true. What constitutes peace, abundance, living in harmony, living independently and on your own. You're balancing what that means to you. You're speaking your truth about it, needing to create boundaries for yourself surrounding that subject. We've got healing is happening. You are not broken. Trust the process. It's safe to soften your heart. And as you show up in the Queen of Swords energy, that could be what Equinox is seeking to balance within you, to make sure you're showing up as, you know, you're the softest version of the Queen of Swords that you can, meaning you are in your power and you're standing in your truth, but you're not going to be cutting with your words. You're not going to be coming across as harsh or cold to anybody. And so perhaps you're balancing and needing to soften your approach to creating boundaries for yourself. There's something about the self-growth around that right now. And you're being called to stop overthinking, Sagittarius. Keep facing your true north. You know, keep standing in your power. You're already doing it. You're already creating this space. So stop overthinking. Continue to stand in your true north. It's already happening. So keep the faith. Keep speaking your truth from that place of empowerment. All right, let's look at Capricorn, please, Spirit. Capricorn, what is balancing for our Capricorns this equinox? I feel you're leaving behind something or someone that disillusioned you, that might have lied to you, might have been an energy drain, drained your passion, drained your life force. There's something that you are healing within your heart space, something that has been difficult over a period of time. And it's taken a while, I think, for you to really see just how much of yourself you've allowed to maybe go into this space. It's almost as if it was a black hole that's, kind of drained you in some capacity. And so that is what is being balanced out. There's healing from this, and you're being guided from this difficult, painful situation into not only the sun, but also you've got the card Starseed. You're being guided towards your passion, towards what lights you up. So follow your joy right now, Capricorn. Everything that brings enjoyment to your life, everything that's lifting your energy, that's bringing more vitality, more life force, more of a sense of fun, of play. What you're doing is you're needing to fill your cup back up from this situation as you heal. And so your guidance from spirit is to go overboard. Okay, darling, you have permission. Go overboard right now on what really makes you happy, what lights your energy up. That's beautiful energy, and coming to really heal your heart is what I'm hearing. All right, moving on to Aquarius. Aquarius, what is balancing for Aquarius, please, Spirit? What messages do we have for Aquarius for this equinox energy? Aquarius. Aquarius, please, Spirit. What does Aquarius? Thank you. All right, Aquarius. Oops. Okay, I feel that for some of you, this could represent a person. I feel like this might be you, though, Aquarius, showing up. Let's see what's coming. Yeah. Okay, you've got some additional bonus messages, Aquarius. Let's get one more card and then I'll start here. Show me Aquarius. Aquarius, what do they need to know for Equinox? Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius, please. Okay. Yeah, all right. Interesting. Capricorn just got this up, got this as well. What lights you up, Aquarius? What draws you into it? What captivates you? Whether this is you or someone in your life, we've got the King of Wands in reverse and the Six of Swords in reverse. So what you are, I feel like, doing is looking for the calm after the storm. This feels like I'm speaking to a group who feels almost like your passion has been kicked out from under your feet, or you've lost a vision, something that you were really passionate, believed in, super strongly, very convicted, very assured. Right now, that's being challenged for you internally. And there's this desire to move on away from that sense of despair, away from the stress of what that is, and to find this new peaceful chapter, this new peaceful way of being. And so this is what's being balanced right now, the sense of disillusionment, loss of passion, loss of conviction about something quite important to you. And you're seeking peace, and Spirit's guiding you towards finding it with what lights you up, what draws you into it. We've got trust the seasons here. This is about embracing change during the cycles of life, during transition, during periods of growth, when things don't always go as planned, or when an ending comes along and we know this is the end of a chapter and the beginning of a new one. There can be a lot of feelings that we have to work through, and that can be difficult to embrace the change of the season. And what your guidance truly is to focus on not only peace and what brings balance and harmony to your life, but also what is really lighting you up from within. And so you've got some things going on in the background here helping you. We've got the bloom and come to me. So creations are being realized behind the scene as you are kind of moving through this. This is about the harvest of the work that you're doing. There's a blooming, right? And it's going to be bringing you harvest, celebration, creations realized, and you're going to be, it's right place, right time energy. The timing is coming, not quite here though yet. Okay. Speaking of coming, come to me is your card, and this is about you attracting to you all that is in alignment with you. This is a card where the peony is on, it's in the background, and you're attracting based on your own energetic quality. The nectar of your energy is attracting the bees, the pollinators, and they're going to bring you abundance. It's a time for you to receive your desires, but there's nothing you need to do, Aquarius. This is coming to you. So this is about you drawing this in to yourself, right? So maybe thinking about, what are you manifesting right now? What are you looking to draw in? All right. And last but not least, our beautiful Pisces. Let's tune into your energy. Pisces and Equinox, please, Spirit. Show me Pisces. What do they need to know? What's being balanced out? Show me Pisces and Equinox. What's going on for Pisces? Okay. Okay, we had a third card pop out. I'm just going to use it as being at the bottom of the deck. So we've got a new cycle getting ready to begin. And it's beginning for you, Pisces, after a really difficult period. A completion energy has just taken place, the end of a cycle. And it's been containing a lot of heartbreak, a lot of difficult strength. That's interesting. Aquarius just got that card. So you've got Queen of Pentacles in reverse, Ace of Swords in reverse. So new opportunity right on its way. It's primed and ready. And what you are doing, what you're balancing, is your own energies on attracting and creating the abundance, the love, the nurturing environment, that ability to give to yourself and others in a way that comes from a very grounded space of the heart. And you're figuring what that is for you. You're becoming more independent in your sense of self. I think if there are any issues of any kind of imbalance when it comes to boundaries or dependencies, that's shifting, that's clearing right now and being balanced out. In order for this new passion, this new opportunity to come into your life. And it's something that I feel like you're seeking, right? And you're calling to you. And we've got 2 communication cards from the universe for you. First of all, answer the call. What is your soul calling you to do, Pisces? There's something stirring from within you. And I feel like maybe you've put that off, maybe you've set it aside. And this is your soul saying, no longer. It's time for you to answer that call. There's something really stirring within you. And then we've got come to me, attracting like a rose. You right now are from this grounded space working to visualize and magnetize all that this new opportunity, whatever this is, you're magnetizing that to you right now. And there's nothing you need to do other than focus on your own inner work. Focus on yourself, your energetic vibration, your heart space. What you're doing is preparing yourself to open to receive more abundance, receive more of your personal desires to show up in your life and to make you feel really good, really grounded, and really in this state of abundant energy. All right. Well, thank you all for joining me. I hope that this has helped you. Please hit the like button and head down to subscribe below to the channel. I appreciate you all so very much, and I will see you in the next one.